Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for episode 16 of our Space Marine Let's Play. Last week the forces of chaos had broken through and we are now on our way to the Manufactorum Ajax to try to use Titan Invictus, I think it was Invictus, to destroy the tower which is acting as a warp gate. So without further ado, we'll get into it. And I do hope that you guys have been enjoying this. I realise that it can be a bit repetitive of a game sort of thing for watching. It might not be the most interesting of games, but it was a game I wanted to play, sort of thing. If I could have streamed it, I probably would have streamed it. I think it would have been a more interesting game for streaming. But as most of you know, if you know me, I live in the middle of nowhere and fibre internet has not reached us in this area, unfortunately. Yes, so there would have been a servo skull here because you hear that little wow sound that it makes.
Alone, there was no way the demon could get the power.
I also think it's a game that lends itself to that style of gameplay. You know, like it's fine if you're playing it on your own. It's probably not particularly interesting to watch.
Full access granted.
There we go. And this is an Iron Halo. I don't believe this is actually how it works in the tabletop game, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think this is a game that's like, it's really good if you're playing it by yourself, and it would probably be very interesting if you were, you know, like streaming it to people. I mean, to be honest, you actually don't need to sort of fight in this area if you don't want to. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run through. Not my fight, not my monkeys. I mean, you can spend time doing it if you want.
Speak then.
You held the unshielded power source again, Captain. And again, you emerged from the exposure unscathed. The Codex Astartes warns that those in league with Chaos can withstand the warp's touch.
You forget yourself, Ultramarine.
Leandros, I do not take this warp resistance lightly. But the search for answers must wait until after we deal with this Chaos invasion.
What if that is too late?
Leandros, enough. We need to keep moving.
This is why I don't like Leandros. He's a dick. And while yes, Chaos resistance is something that is seen within people in league with Chaos, it's not, you know, fully explained like that, you know. There are people that can exist that don't, you know, that use warp powers that aren't actually in league with Chaos. Now these guys look like Imperial Guard. That's because technically that's what they are.
Brothers, attack!
It's got a plasma cannon. They're traitors. Because I mean, like, you know, the Eldar use the warp. Orcs use warp powers as well, although they don't really view it in that sense. Members of the Inquisition use warp powers. Space Marine Librarians use warp powers. I can't remember what these guys were called. But they look a bit like Emperor's Children. They're not Emperor's Children though. I don't want to say they're like the sons of Nemeroth either. They do have a name. I just don't remember it. Pretty sure you learn it later though. Yeah, so we've just done a full circle here, but, you know. It was worth it. We killed things.
My lords, help us! Demons! Where are they all coming from?
Guardsman, report.
My lord, Space Marine. They were on us almost immediately.
Lieutenant, Space Marines are here. Captain Titus, are you there? This is Lieutenant Mira. This whole planet has gone mad.
The forces of chaos are invading this world. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
I know what route to take. I deployed troops to man outposts between the Calcus facility and Bastion Primus. From there, you can access the rail network and cross to Manufactura Majakis.
Understood. I will meet you there.
I like getting caught up in the old terrain. But I love the detail of Chaos Space Marines. They really are quite a fascinating looking bunch. They're a lot more metal.
Seal of Fury.
I mean, this guy is a good indication of why plasma stuff is so powerful and devastating. Hopefully I can execute this one and get some help. And hum.
An orc invasion. Now the tender mercies of chaos heretics. I'm surprised the place is standing at all.
Excuse me. I love how slow the elevators are in this, eh?
How can we face them? The legions of chaos.
Trooper, get yourself together right now!
Yes, Mom.
The other platoons are going to fall back towards the Bastion. Hold this position, or they'll be cut off. Greetings, Ultramarines.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
As well as can be hoped, considering we are surrounded on all sides by the enemy horde. We're heading back to the command post, Captain.
Thank you for stating the obvious. As if I could not see that there are orcs in front of me. That was probably a horrible place to stand. I mean, you can kill all of those guys if you want. Or you can just do what I do. Skip you.
Not for long.
Shoot those humans! Kill them Space Marines!
Here.
More humans to kill!
Get out of the way.
Time to die!
This is probably the closest you've got so far as to what the actual tabletop looks like, and it's full of enemies
Shoot me again!
and covering terrain and everything. There are spooks around us.
Space Marines to kill! Not much of a fight!
Not that I'd really recommend trying to get through it like this.
Space Marines, kill 'em!
We must be close to getting through the other side of wherever it is we're going.
Time to die!
There's a lift over.
There looks to be ammo over here too, so I'll just grab some of that. Grenades. But there is ammo here too, so yeah.
Well met, Mira.
Jonah, I half expected to find a demon chewing on your bones.
Pick
They'd
that up.
spit me right out. Greenskins impress us hard. Both down here and at the Bastion proper.
Get ready to fall back to the Bastion. Do not engage Chaos forces directly until I get reinforcements down here to back you up.
Aye, Lieutenant.
It's a nice little blood splatter there.
Captain Titus, this way.
I take it this way is the way that I'm going. Dead all. Missing ground. Lots of dead bodies.
Lieutenant Mira, this is Bastion Primus. We're under heavy assault. The orcs are
I think there
back.
might have been a servo
Powers
skull
and
around here
One
too.
of them?
They took out the generator. We couldn't defend it against such numbers. We had to fall back.
The Ultramarines and I are...
Lots of running through the corridors. Now, that's the end that's been busted off. So we're going this way. Oh yeah. Since it's just hit a save point, what I'll do is I will end it here this week so that we don't run too far over time. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.